September has already been quite a month for Game Pass. Not only have we already seen 13 new games, there's still an additional 8 on the way. But don't worry, there's a lot to cover, but we're going to go over all of it, from what's new, from what's on the way, and the staff pick of a game that maybe you should consider checking out. Welcome to your Game Pass Digest for the entire month of September. I'm Kurt Navina, and let's get on with it. Here's what's available right now. Craftopia. It's like if Breath of the Wild stepped into a teleportation machine and a fly-sized Harvest Moon got trapped in there with it, and then on the other side came out Craftopia, a multiplayer survival action game. Final Fantasy XIII. Yeah, this one's kind of an oldie, but look, all the Final Fantasies age like a fine cheese. Even when it molds over time, it's still somehow forgivable considering its off-putting scent, but still great to chow down on. Signs of the Sojourner. It's a narrative card game where each conversation uses a hand of cards to interweave a conversation together, which is actually kind of deep, because aren't we all just playing life with a handful of cards dealt to us at the beginning? Anyways, this game is cool, and it's a good balance of being narrative heavy while still engaging the player in interesting ways. If you've ever considered exploring a career in being a surgeon but don't want to go through years of school and a lifetime of loans, then just play Surgeon Simulator 2, where you'll learn everything you need to know about becoming a pro surgeon. And it also has multiplayer, because you know how the saying goes, performing open heart surgery is always more fun with a crowd. Crown Trick. It's a turn-based roguelike set in the dungeony nightmare realm. Harness the crown, master the dungeon, and take on a couple giant witches. Damn, look at that fish. These nightmares actually seem cool. In mine, I'm just usually late to work and can't find the bathroom. This seems way cooler. Breath Edge. Hailed as an ironic outer space survival adventure game, it's not your mission to save the galaxies or to fend off an unknown life form, but deliver your grandpa's ashes to a galactic funeral. That is, until you get wrapped up in some universal conspiracy. Nuclear Throne. It's a twin-stick, bullet-hell, pixel art, roguelike shooter set in a post-apocalyptic world. This is an endeared modern classic to many, so if you've been sleeping on it, well, this is your moment to shine and get radiated. The Artful Escape. Play as a guitar prodigy on a multi-dimensional journey to confront the legacy of a dead musical legend and, in the process, inspire your own stage persona. The Artful Escape is also a console exclusive to Xbox and features voice talent from none other than Carl Weathers. Sign me up. Flynn, Son of Crimson. A pixel art 2D action platformer that'll have you riding this fluffy and vicious, but still adorable, mythical companion. You'll be slashing, dashing, and hopping through a slew of environments while on a journey through conflict and discovery. I Am Fish. You play as fish, separated from one another at a pet shop, who must be brought back together. There's fish that swim, fish that fly, fish that roll, fish that chomp. And you'll be playing it the whole time saying, I am fish, because that's what you are, in I Am Fish. But maybe in your heart, you know you're not a fish. You don't swim in the depths, no. You soar in the sky, like a hawk. But you also skateboard, so you're more like Tony Hawk. Except you're not actually a hawk, you're a chickadee. But still on a skateboard. In fact, you're SkateBird. And if you hear me saying this and you're like, yeah, I'm all of those things, then SkateBird is the game for you. You'll be playing it the whole time saying, I am SkateBird. Superliminal. Is what we perceive actually reality, or is it all just a facade? Superliminal takes this to the nth degree in a puzzle game that'll have you thinking beyond perception itself to solve mind-boggling optical illusion puzzles. None of it makes sense, and yet, it all does. Argami 2. You like ninjas? You like stealthing around? You like skill-based combat? If you answered yes to all the above, then maybe, just maybe, you should consider checking out Argami 2. Defend the Argami clan from invading armies, stealth around on your own, or with a friend because it's co-op, and look really cool doing it. Now, all the games I just listed off are available today to play, but we still have one more week left in this month until we head off into Spooky Town of October. So, let's go over what you can expect over the next week. Lost Worlds, Beyond the Page. Sable. Subnautica, Below Zero. Tainted Grail, Conquest. Lemnis Gate. Astria Ascending. Unsighted. And Phoenix Point. As you can tell, there are a lot of choices. So in this segment, we hand it off to another member of GameSpot to tell you their staff pick to maybe help you with this cumbersome library of Game Pass games and pick a hidden gem that you may have not considered playing before. So for this particular staff pick, I am tossing it over to the other side of the world, to the UK, to none other than Chris Morris. Take it away.
Hi, I'm Chris, and the Game Pass game I want you to check out is Planet Coaster Console Edition. I grew up playing the Roller Coaster Tycoon games, spending hours poring over every inch of my park, building my dream roller coasters, and making sure every ride had immaculate scenery. And Planet Coaster is the spiritual successor to those games, and it is an absolute joy to play. The original game may have been released on PC back in 2016, but the game has a kind of charming art style that wears those 5 years extremely well. There's a campaign mode and the imagination playground of sandbox mode, plus purpose-built tutorials for console players. There are some limits on how much you can build, but they usually only kick in when your park gets really big or really detailed. Now, I know what you're thinking, surely the controls are terrible, but wait. Frontier clearly puts a huge amount of effort into making sure that it works smoothly with a gamepad, and they've changed up the menus and interface to make sure it plays well on a TV. It may take a little while to get used to, but I swear after a few hours I actually preferred using a gamepad to design coasters from the comfort of my sofa. I can spend hours tweaking every little detail of my park, and that's the secret of Planet Coaster. It's a game that's all about letting your creative dreams run wild. How many games do you play nowadays where your only job is to make hundreds of people as happy and excited as possible? It's an antidote to 99% of all other games, and it's well worth checking out on Game Pass.
And there you have it, your Game Pass digest for September. There's a whole bunch of games, but hopefully we helped narrow it down for you or make it worse. Who knows? There's a lot of interesting things and so little time in the world, but hey, what a time to be alive. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give us a thumbs up. It would be greatly appreciated. And if you're not already, consider subscribing, because we talk about games a lot. That's all we talk about is games. And if you're here, it's because of video games, assumably. All right, one more time, I'm Kurt and Davina. See you next time, and have fun.